So this is a battle from this spring. I was playing as the Uesugi, and I was up against the Otomo and his vassal, Kamachi. And I had pushed them all the way off of Honshu, the main island, and back onto Kyushu, the southern island of Japan. And I had put some ships to guard the strait. Put on pause. So I had consolidated my position in the last province there, and he was piling up in Buzen trying to cross, but he couldn't get over and he wouldn't use his ships. So he bottled up. So I moved my ships out of the way, and he immediately sent probably 4 or 5 full stacks right over into my province. I was trying to bait him into coming to my castle for a defensive siege battle, and he just wouldn't do it. So he would dance around. There's a large mountain in the province, and he would go from one side to the other, and he wouldn't commit. And finally, I attacked him in the forest on the far side of the mountain, away from the town, just because I was sick of his shit. And this is what happened. So that's my army there, or no, that's his army up there. Let's see where I am. Okay, so I'm Uesugi. My starting position. This isn't too bad. And I've got some reinforcements that are going to come from over here, I guess. It's really weird, but anyway. So as a Uesugi, I have a lot of bow warrior monks and warrior monks that are going to show up later. I have a number of generals, and this is what it looks like. He's coming in with a fair amount of cavalry, some notachis, just a good mix of everything here. More cavalry. Pretty heavy on cavalry, if I can remember. These are his reinforcements, not mine. This is such a long time ago. I just don't remember very well. I thought my reinforcements were coming from like over here, but oh, fuck it. So I'm moving up. My PC could barely handle it. Alright, so these are my reinforcements. What have we got? A general, a lot of samurai. These are pretty much all samurai. Just a huge ass army coming up to reinforce. He also has a whole bunch more guys coming. All these cavalry. And his reinforcing army over there. I got mixed up because I just remembered now that this was going to be my main line for me up here. So I switched over 90 degrees. And as I was doing that, he came in with a cavalry assault straight down the hill. So I tried to block him a little bit. Didn't work out so well. Trying to stop him from coming in to destroy my entire army as it's on the move. These guys are getting hit pretty hard. Here I'm still trying to form up. It's a huge mess, just a
Our hidden units have been discovered, my lord.
whole clump of guys that need to move up. I don't remember what happens with this engagement. Some Yaris come in. The bows are firing what they've got. He's gonna have to break off. Here he comes around. And you can see he's got his main force that's coming down the hill here. Here they come. He's got some infantry that are screening this cavalry force. Beginning to form up quite badly. They're in columns because they just need to get to the fight. There he is sitting up on the hill. This force is coming around on the flank. And I think he was going to target my general. Oh, there's some fire arrows. Just watching that cavalry force there.
Our hidden units have been discovered, my lord.
Cavalry force coming in. The main lines are clashing. There's my general. I'm trying to protect him. And there's another general there, also trying to protect. So he was no match for the Nodachis. We got these guys that broke, finally. But they did their job, they held. This cavalry force just hasn't quit yet. There's my general. I think he's moving to cut off something, or else he's maybe going to try to rally. Can't remember exactly what he was trying to do. I think that might have been a rally, and it didn't work. Oh, now they're shattered. And he's just charging in. Battle's not looking so great. It's absolute chaos. Just trying to get him off my flank. And I've got katanas over here. I think I brought my general back, maybe. He's coming in with more cavalry. Or that's what it looked like. It was a feint. Some katanas over here, and then we had some monks that showed up. Just sweeping up these bows. They're mostly bows. There was just no time to form up. But they're winning over here. So he's reforming on the hill. There was just no time to do anything, so it's an ugly, ugly mess. Now these guys are taking fire from up here, but there's a mass rout all along his lines. These are most of his bows here. Meanwhile, I have a few units, some warrior monks, some bows, and so on. Just rushing to get them into the battle. Because I know I'm going to need to get that line reformed. Look at this, it's so ugly. The bows are not even facing me. These guys are still engaged, they're still pushing them back. His men are still routing. You can see up here in the mini-map just this stream of units that are routing. So this would have been my chance to reform. Of course, it was months ago, I don't remember what was happening. I know I played this without pausing. I was trying to get as many bows off the field as I could, sacrificing these guys. And I had some spears here. I think I was trying to stop another cavalry charge down the hill. Pulled them back, and I started pulling these guys back. I thought maybe I could form a line, or at least try. These guys, I was so occupied I had a hard time getting them into the fight, but I really needed them. So he's reformed his line up here. There's a lot of Yaris. He's still got 1, 2, 3 generals back there. Some katanas. These guys are trying to pull back again. Let's see, I don't even know what these guys are doing here. General moving over. Looks like I'm forming up somehow. Not sure exactly what this is supposed to look like. There's so little space I didn't even form a proper line. It was pretty much impossible to control. Okay, so now the reinforcements are on the way. What I really wanted to do was form a proper line and march up that hill and smash into him. And this is just men and horses all over the place. So there's a lull in the battle. He has no more reinforcements as far as I remember. I had some that were still coming in, but of course they're so far away that they didn't get to do much. I think I was also waiting for my guys to rest. See, some of them are winded. Very tired. Just allowing my guys to rest. Waiting for the reinforcements to come in. Fast forward just a little bit. These guys are all still moving up. Trying to move the archers into the back. Katanas, no dachis up front because I was ready to go up the hill and assault. Spears behind them. He's still dancing around on the hill. Bows are moving up. I figure maybe I could pull him off the hill. Or do a little bit of damage before I rush in with the katanas. Generals are staying back for now. He's doing something over here. Some Yari Cav and so on. And then the AI did something I didn't expect and was not prepared for. He came charging in. Gotta deal with that threat on the flank. These poor bows just got the worst of it. He's attacking over here too with two generals. He's gonna hit the bows. I think he's trying to assassinate my general there. So I caught him with some spears. This guy really got in there, and then when I was dealing with the cavalry, he came straight down that hill and just went right into my bows. I was totally not prepared for that. Most of the losses were from the archers here, just getting slaughtered. But his generals are dead. He just lost two of them there.
Our men are running from the battlefield! Shameful display!
And now he's just suiciding in. I have no idea where these guys were trying to go. He just went there and took a little break. Stop these Yari samurai from getting to this general. Those are in melee. This portion of the line is broken. He's pretty much ready to roll up my flank. And it's not looking good.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord!
Got all these warrior monks that are still in the fight, and they're winning on this flank. General, I think, was just trying to get out of the way because this was looking
Our
pretty
men are
bad.
running from the battlefield! Shameful display!
Yeah, he totally destroyed me on that flank. General just ran over to safety. This one's doing the same thing. Monks are coming in. I still have reinforcements coming from the rear, and this is, I don't know, maybe another army, since they're coming from a different direction. All the warrior monks using the war cry ability. Trying to cause a rout. Or at least keep their own morale up.
Our men are running from the battlefield! Shameful display!
General is staying out of the archer range. And they won the fight on the left flank. Generals, I think, are going for the bows. Meanwhile, he's won on this flank and he's coming in. And I've got these fresh troops coming up. More warrior monks with their high morale.
My lord, their general has fallen! A cutting blow!
I don't even know where his general was. He must have been in the thick of the fighting. Yeah, he was right up here. He must have got murdered by warrior monks.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours!
And he's broken. He's got one unit of Yari, same one up there. Now they've all broken. So it turns into a rout. I didn't have to use these troops, but they were the last reinforcements I was going to get. So besides the terrible casualty rate, the worst part about this battle was just that
The men are fatigued, my lord, and
bugged
some
out.
must rest!
I swept him from the field, and I had to wait for the game to count down. Because it just... Yeah, it broke. I mean... I killed and routed everybody on the field. And I spent time looking all through the forest to try to see if there were any other units. And it wouldn't give me the victory. As you can see here, there's just nothing on the map. Chased off the last unit. And the battle should have been over. So I don't know if there was a unit stuck under terrain, or if there's a unit stuck on the edge of the map, or what happened. And the timer was still counting down. So I'm taking units and spreading them out all over the map to see if there was a hidden unit somewhere in the forest that I never found. And you can see on the map, I mean, they're all over the place. They're just hunting for one last enemy unit that may have been lurking somewhere.
Our men are running from the battlefield. Shameful display!
Somebody just got tired and got fed up and went home. That's great. But yeah, I looked for the enemy in every possible place, and it just wasn't there. It was totally bugged. And there's nothing to find. And it gave him the victory because it's fucking bullshit. It's counting up all the dead. So these are both my armies. I don't know why there's a second third person there. I don't know. But yeah, 9,440 guys to his 7,946. And that was very, very bloody. Lost a lot of guys. This is the enemy. Jeez, he had 225 killed with his general. This is my first time seeing this in months. Yeah, I had some units that didn't do so well. Okay, and that's that.